etc. You ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
Venom is a better anti-hero or hero than he is a villain.
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Oh, man.
We all agree that we're disagreeing.
We hate him. The lethal protector bullshit. We are the biggest guys against it.
I thought I was just going to be like, oh, it's the old man.
No. I mean, it's
I'm
cool.
so glad you said that.
Some of this, like we got the, like you just said, and then the Tom Hardy movies. He's kind of the main character. He's an anti-hero.
He's a good guy.
But like, look at him.
Well, you designed him, so please give your input, please.
Here's my take, and again, I'm biased, right?
Right.
So
I'm so happy to
take
say
that
this.
for what it's worth. When we created him and I designed him, it was with the intent that he was going to be a villain, a bad guy.
Yeah.
So it was like, he has to be big, has to be hulking, he has to be everything has to be there, so that when Peter Parker goes up against him, it's like a little scrawny guy taking on an elephant, right? In my mind, that's what it was, or a rhino. It's like it was going to be a big deal. Mm-hmm. And then, Image had started. I was gone, and then they converted him, and I went, what? Like what?
Of all the characters to convert.
Well, and here's why too. Up to that point, and again, I'm probably going to be a little bit biased. All the cool, big, meaningful villains at Marvel were all from the '60s. Right, Doc Ock. Yeah. Right, the Red Skull, Doc Doom, Magneto. Right, all the big ones you're thinking of. They're like, and I remember we were having conversations, myself and my peers. Some of them ended up helping found Image with me. Of going, why is there no cool? Like, there was a lot of cool superheroes that came along, but it's like, why no cool villains that come along? And then somewhere along the line, one of this guy named Venom pops out and becomes sort of popular. And I go, oh, we got sort of a modern day cool villain. And then I go, what?
And they're like,
and now you
cool
finally,
now.
it took you 30 years to, and then there were a couple that Jim and Rob did and Mark in the X-Men book. But it's like, and now you're going to turn them good? And to me, it was like, that's like turning the Joker good. Like, once you take the Joker and you make the Joker good, I think that's a detriment to Batman, because that Batman against Joker works so well. Spidey against Venom works so well. And if you go, oh, now we're kind of bros, crypto bros, it's like I don't know. So now who's the bad guy? And I guess then they got to go, oh,
Carnage.
Well, now you got to go get Carnage. So, but if they turn him good, then you got to get the net. Like, I don't know. If it was me, shit, I'd make him a bad guy tomorrow. Yeah. Right? If I could wave a wand, he'd become a bad guy tomorrow.
It's just every time we say something about Venom being a much better antagonist than he is a protagonist, people come out and they make videos and they're like, he's been a lethal protector. He's been a protagonist now longer than he was ever an antagonist.
Oh yeah.
That's disgusting.
No, but what's interesting
I hate that so
is that
much.
I thought that, like, because he's been the anti-hero for so long, I would have thought that your age group would go, that's all we know.
That's kind of what we get.
Some people,
whenever we refer to him as a villain, we get a lot of hate.
Or they go, he was? Maybe he was?
But how crazy is that? Look, and I don't have to tell you to look at him. You designed him. Yeah. But we always say, look at him like this scary, awful black monster with these teeth. I saw in an interview you recently said, or you said in an interview, that all of his teeth should be different sizes, and this is a T-Rex. Like, this isn't a good guy.
He's a monster.
He's a horrible, hideous monster. It's like, it's just.
Or if he's going to be an anti-hero, then don't make it PG-13. Then make him
ripping heads off. Dude. He's eating people. Man.
Yeah. Then if you want to go there, then go. Right? Come on.
What's next?
Batman has a better rogues gallery than Spider-Man.
Okay.
This was a Patreon suggestion.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
Yeah! We're 2 for 2, gentlemen.
Oh, man.
I'm loving it.
This is great.
Here's what I would say. Usually Marvel, when you do those comparisons, Marvel usually wins. This is one of those few exceptions, I think. Because, and the only reason I say that is because when I think of like the top 3, 4, they're kind of iconic bad guys for Batman, right? You know, so we know, and when I think about Spider-Man, then I get like Stilt Man, and I get like, you know, Electro, and I go, and they're okay, they're okay, but they're not like fearful. And the old pudgy Doc Ock. I don't want somebody. I'm not afraid of somebody who's got a gooner, right? Like got a little gooner. So I just go no. But like Riddler, Joker, Penguin, Mr. Freeze, like all those Bane,
I think Scarecrow.
They're all Scarecrow. They're like you just go. They just seem nasty.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, obviously these are the two best rogues galleries that we've got in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, sure.
But so they're the two heavy hitters, but I think Joker just carries for me a little bit. Like Joker is so clearly number one out of both groups.
Yeah.
That he gives
way
Batman
more
the
than
edge.
like Green Goblin.
If Green Goblin is Spider-Man's top and Joker is Batman's top, Joker beats Green Goblin. So
by a wide margin.
That's why I give it to Batman. Yeah.
That's it. So we all agree on that one.
Sure. Well, this is a little redundant. I feel like we already know the answer to this, but Carnage is cooler than Venom. 3, 2, 1.
Oh man, but I'm biased. So I'm biased. So now,
we're all.
why? So I'm biased. So don't talk to me. Why you guys disagree?
I mean, Carnage is cool.
He is cool.
But I don't know. Venom's just sleeker, and I like the black and the teeth, and I don't know.
Something I really like with Venom, and you did this because
he's bigger.
Because Carnage is almost as much a Venom villain now as he is a Spider-Man villain, because you had to give Venom a rogues gallery because you made him a fucking good guy. But the thing with Carnage that I love is that Cletus Cassidy's a serial killer, because it's like the symbiote is bad, Eddie Brock is a tormented person, kind of a shitty person, but not like an awful, awful person. And then you give it to the Marvel Comics version of Hannibal Lecter. That's interesting. That's cool. Or Buffalo Bill is a better comparison. That's cool. That's interesting, because it's like the symbiote making an awful, awful human worse. Other than that, though, I think it's Venom in every single facet. Venom, like even on a page, is so much more striking than Carnage in a fight with Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's already red.
Yeah.
You know, like it's and in the story of him, you know, Venom is exempt from the Spidey sense because when he was attached to Spider-Man with the symbiote suit and all that stuff, all those wrinkles are fucking incredible.
So from a villain point of view, for me, and I like Joker a lot. But I wouldn't. I have others that I'd put above him, and the reason is because crazy is just crazy, right?
Right.
And so he's doing evil because he's crazy, and you're going because he's insane. Okay, I get it. The villains that are way more horrible to me are the ones that are not insane and do it anyways, and they know that pain is coming. So we'll give you in movies. The callous line is this: make him an offer you can't refuse. Now he knew when he said that line. It seemed like a likable guy in the movie up to that point, whatever. But he knew when he said that, he was going to basically horrify that man. He was going to probably traumatize that man's family. He was going to first lose a big asset because that horse was worth a lot of money that went down. So a lot was said into that thing, which is basically he was saying, go fuck that dude up, right? Without killing him, go fuck that dude up. Now, I've had people ask me before when I've done interviews, especially like in Hollywood, and they go, who do you think is the best villain ever? And you just like, here's my number one villain, and it may seem like a silly answer, but I'm sticking with it. In comic books, I think it's like Kingpin. I think because Kingpin knows, he's a chess master, and he knows when he's reckoned with you. And that guy is way more evil than the crazy guy reckoned with you. So, but overall, if I had to put number one at the top of it, it would be the stepmom in Cinderella. The animated Cinderella.
Oh.
And the reason is because if you watch that movie, and most of us have, that woman never raised her voice, never cursed once, never hit, never did anything physical to Cinderella. But here's what she did, and she knew she was doing it. I am going to steal that girl's dreams.
Her whole life.
Her whole life. I'm gonna make it so she doesn't find her prince. I'm gonna and the cruelty of knowing you were doing that to another human being. That's pure evil to me. And so I remember as a young kid wanting to strangle that woman. And she didn't curse, raise her voice, or touch. And I still wanted to do something to her. Those to me are the coolest ones, which is why again Hannibal Lecter, he's good too because he's calm the whole way. But basically, when I get my chest move, I'm gonna
taking this guy's face off and I'm wearing it.
Right. Yeah. But until then, we're gonna be okay. And then it's gonna snap, like it's like a trap that snaps on you, right? And then they just go back to doing their own thing. Why? Because I don't even think after they rip the face off, I don't think there's any remorse to it.
No.
I think that they're just like, they're psychotic in another way, right? They're narcissists. So.
Wow. Good.
Okay. 3 for 3.
We are so far. Let's see if this is the one that breaks it up.
Let's do it.
The xenomorph is the best. That's the alien from Alien.
Do you know what that looks like?
Yeah.
You want me to pull up a picture?
We got one right there. Bucket of it right there.
Angel, can you hand us the popcorn bucket, please?
The OG.
Yeah, the OG Alien.
Yeah.
That.
You're a horror fan?
Yeah.
The alien, the xenomorph from Alien, is the greatest designed movie monster of all time.
Oh, I thought you said in the aliens. Oh, of monsters of all time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to have to think about that one.
A lot of options.
There's a lot of good movie monsters. I mean, does Godzilla count? If Godzilla counts, you're probably going to...
No.
You don't count Godzilla?
No, he's a movie monster.
Oh, okay.
But I got my answer.
Yeah.
3,
Ready?
2,
2, 1.
Agree, disagree.
All right. What do you got?
Oh, man, he's good.
He's
okay,
good.
Okay. So I'm going to deviate. I'm going to go back to what I said before. I think somebody like Hannibal Lecter is way more of a monster.
Interesting.
Because the xenomorph is more like an animal.
Yeah,
and
sure.
And an animal protecting and doing its thing, even though when it does, just like you hear, hiker gets mauled by grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Grizzly bear didn't have any animus at that point. He's just like, dude, you're in the wrong place, wrong time. Oh, by the way, there's my little babies.
Yeah,
right? I thought you were trying to do something here. So they're just reacting to some extent. So from a villain, and once you get to that level, I would call you a monster. From a visual look, shit. Right, H.R. Giger, right? He knocked that one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Of the park, that one.
It's designed and how Alien. When that franchise is at its best, the first one, Aliens, Alien Romulus, the newest one that we adored, is when you really take the xenomorph and it is an allegory, a very strong allegory for sexual violence. And how that thing is designed, how phallic the head is, how it literally, the way they reproduce is by their form of raping you with the face hugger and this and that, and it comes out of your chest. And all of that, just like pregnancy.
Here's the thing, everything you're saying is true, and it's crazy good design. But if you've seen HR's artwork, and you look at it and you just go, this is crazy what I'm looking at, right? And then you actually go to where he lived. I don't know if you guys know. He lived in a castle, and it had a moat. Right?
That's fucking awesome.
No, it is awesome.
I love a good moat.
No, because we were doing the toys, and I had to send a couple of my guys there, and they're going, "Are we allowed to go across the moat?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he lived in a castle with a moat, and inside they're going, "Todd, you wouldn't believe what was inside this castle, right?" So that character. I bet you if you were to probably ask, he probably was going, wasn't one of my better ones, right? Because he is so interesting prior to his death, that you just go, what is happening in your head that's not happening in most of ours? So he was just a mad genius, and that we ended up getting a little bit of a piece of it right there. So yeah, it's cool. And he also laid a bit of a blueprint for a lot of other aliens post that you just sort of go, I see a little bit there, I see a little bit there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're doing, other artists go, oh no, it's a tribute to HRG. It's like, no, you're not. You're AI-ing Giger is what you're doing. I see. You can AI Giger, but AI can't AI Giger.
Just real quick, we usually ask our guests this. I can't believe we haven't. Do you have a favorite movie of all time?
Do I? Yeah, I've got a couple.
What's your Mount Rushmore? What's your four favorites?
What pops into your mind?
One would be obviously Godfather. The first part.
Great answer.
2 would be Braveheart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because every time I watch it, I go, I should have been born then. Because that is so me. Like, you just go, I disagree. Well, okay, well, let's go on the battlefield, and one of us is going to fucking die today. and so the question is that you knew that you had a sword, that one of you was going to die. The question is, are you willing to die for your cause? I think a lot of people get on the internet and go, yeah, I care about this. The question is, would you die for that cause? So in that case, they would go out there and they would die, and they go, me against you, and only one of us is walking off the field, right? Matter of fact, sometimes both of us won't, because I'm gonna cut your head, and then there's so many other people, I'm gonna get killed a little bit later, right? But I just like the simplicity of, oh yeah, then let's settle it.
I'm going to rebuttal that and say that I'm very grateful that we weren't born in that time, because we would have been dead a very long time ago.
Yeah, we argue.
Oh no, I might have. Guys, I'm not saying I wouldn't have been dead in my first fight. Let me say, I might have been a weakling, and it was like, oh man, because I bought a couple of the Braveheart swords that they gave to the people that were actual props in the movie, and those things are heavy. Like there's a reason why they're swinging them with both hands, because you can only do a couple with one hand before you go, man, I'm getting tired now, right? So they have to do it with both hands. But I don't know. I get jealous. I get jealous of going, oh man, and now today you can't kill your enemy. It's illegal.
Yeah, no, right? I'm not trying to die.
What's that about?
Oh man.
Boo.
So boo.
I'm not trying to die.
No, here's what you got. It's just what I'm saying. Now today, here's what you got to do. Oh yeah? I'll sue you.
Yeah.
Right?
That's less sexy. That's less cool.
And satisfying. Yeah. Either my head or yours. But and then there's a movie, not a ton of people saw it, but I thought it was a brilliant movie called The Insider. And it was Russell Crowe, and it was about the tobacco. They in 60 Minutes, they found out that it was like that they were actually tobacco companies putting in addictive chemicals in there, and they knew it was addictive, but they lied about it and whatever else. And when they tried to expose it on 60 Minutes, then the lawyers came and they pulled it all back. And one of the guys that was the whistleblower, the insider, his whole life got turned out, like he got screwed on both ends of this. And it was Russell Crowe, and